Welcome back to Threebie Thursday, where I give you tips and tricks and things I've learned along the way, what I wish I knew sooner getting into my content creation career. Not quite sure what episode this was. I know we missed an episode last week. Really sorry about that. Hopefully it never happens again. Life is just too busy, you know? It's hard working 2 jobs. So let's get into it. I'm kind of going off on a limb here. I'm just using my knowledge from my head. I have nothing written down. Again, never happens, but again, just came back from a trip. So let's see what I can come up with. So today's lesson is going to be about lighting and the importance of lighting. I've always been very good at lighting correctly. I took a lot of media classes and cinematography classes in my media production major at Salisbury University. So lighting was a big factor in a lot of those classes. A lot of tests were based on lighting. So I've become a semi-pro at how to create the perfect light setup. Tip number 1 is 3-point lighting. As of right now, I actually have set up my lighting. I don't want to mess it up right now, so I'm going to have to put in a clip of what my view looks like right here. I'm actually going to mess up my light and just hope that, I just looked into it, and hope that I don't mess up my lighting here. We're just going to wing it. I'm not even going to check the camera. So this is said light. I don't want to blind you guys, but it comes on a stand, a perfect size thing. The lighting here has a cord that I can dim the light or make it brighter. I want to say my light was there. Hopefully I look, but I have a lighting off to my left and a lighting right in front of the camera. And then I just have the overhead light. I didn't want to wash myself out too much. Again, the amount of light depends on what product you're filming, what the light situation already looks like in the room, and how you want to go about what your lighting would look like. So 3-point lighting is always a go-to basic that I always start with, and I either cut light or add light depending on, again, what my product looks like in the shot in the moment. I just kind of always have it as a rule of thumb, and I always start everything off that way, just so that way I can like set myself up and then know whether I have to take out light or add light. I at least have my basic done and set. Tip number 2, you don't have to buy the most expensive lighting kits. I'm just starting out my career personally on the side. At work, I have unlimited amount of lights, props, camera equipment, batteries, everything that a videographer dreams of having, but everything's very expensive. The lights I am using right now are from Amazon. Eventually, I'm going to save up and be getting a nicer light set because lighting is very important and it does matter. However, from what I'm filming right now and where I'm filming, they do just the trick. I will link the light set down below. It was original price. I want to say it was about $30 for 2 lights. They're pretty bright. They're blinding me right now. And there's different light settings on it, which is really awesome. Just a quick little exciting insight of what comes in the box of lights. It comes in this little box. It's called the eMart lighting. It has the 2 big tripods that I currently have right now, which is actually taller than my camera tripod. Then it has 2 basic stands that you can, if you just want your light bounced off the table a little bit, which a lot of times I do because I just like to have it coming up from below the product or shining right directly at the product, and it just makes it easier to be lower to the ground. And then it also comes with your typical filters. You've got red, you've got orange, there's a blue in here. I've actually never used these yet because I keep forgetting they exist, but it is pretty cool. They do come with your filter. So yeah, this is a really cool kit. Super simple, gives you your lighting, professional style lighting, doesn't break the bank, and it's really important, again, to have good lighting. So it's might as well, if you're going to invest in anything that is in your price point, this $30 lighting kit, I want to say it might be like $40 max, is really a go-to. Speaking of not breaking the bank, here's tip number 3. I like to walk around Five Below and the dollar store, mainly Five Below when it comes to lighting and stuff like that. But I was actually just at the dollar store and I grabbed a couple of little wooden boxes, all different shapes and sizes, so I can raise products and kind of give depth to the shots. That could be another video. But at Five Below, I've talked about these before on my Instagram. I got the sunset projection lamps. I ended up buying all 3 colors. I used the orange one almost every time. I just did a kin shoot where it was a sunrise, sunshine can, promotes caffeine and just like getting your day started. So that sunset lamp came in clutch. Let me get it. The boxes look like these. I always film with this orange light, which just flew out of my box. So instead of lighting this one for you, I was going to actually show this one that I also used this weekend for another video that involved a blue and purple can. And I felt that this iridescent sunset illuminated it perfectly and kind of gave an extra boost of color that you wouldn't really get with editing color. And then I also got the green one. It is a golden sunset. I haven't found a lot of use for it. I know I will. Again, each were $5, $15 for 3 lights. It is a pretty good lamp. It gives off a lot of light. It comes like this. It has a base. I just didn't put it. I'll show you. It sits. You can move it any way you want. Sometimes if I need it to look like a sunset is coming up, or if I just want light to go across, I'll just hold it like this and it's kind of like its own tripod and I will move it. But you press this button and you have this color. So this is the sunset. This is the purple, iridescent, and blue. It looks like this. Anyways, it's a perfect circle. It gives off really good light. If you do it very close up, you can get like that sun line, which I did this weekend. So really, it's just a bonus light that you can have. I always use them, obviously, with my 3-point lighting setup of the regular bright lights. But these are a really good light when you're not looking in them directly to kind of add color and fun to your shots. I hope this helps. I have a lot more tricks up my sleeve with lighting, but I just wanted to give you guys a few different ways you can vamp up your lighting. You can vamp up your lighting settings, where you can buy it for cheap that doesn't break your bank, lighting hacks, different color lighting that you can use that kind of gives off cool effects that can match your brand product. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for being patient with me for missing a week of Threebie Thursday. I'm so sorry. Again, I cannot wait to see you though next week. And thanks for tuning in.